What's going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some Idle Heroes. I want to thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me today. If you liked the video, don't forget, smash that thumbs up button and show your support. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe as well. Alright guys, today, before we jump into anything, there is a new patron on the channel. So a big thank you to, I'm like 99% sure on this one, Jack Hutch. I feel good about it. I feel like I'm on point with that one, and it feels nice. But thank you for the support for the channel. It does mean a lot to me. I very much appreciate it. I don't talk a ton about Patreon unless I get a new patron. The link's always in the description. If you want to check it out, you can. But with that said, one more big thank you to Jack Hutch. You're awesome. We got stuff to do today. We've got stuff to do today here on the mini account. We've got some things to do. We absolutely do. Mainly, I want to do a little bit of changes to my old Horus. As of to now, up to today, I've been running a double attack stone on him because it does boost his damage a little bit. Kind of, I think. Now, I'm not sure on it because, like I said, he does do damage when he blocks. But a recent test on my main account has really made me interested in trying block HP stones on anything that benefits from block. It seems to make sense. My Shia on my main account had like 70% block, and she was never blocking, pretty much. When it came to bosses, she was just getting pooped on. But I swapped over her stone to a block HP stone with a block HP artifact, and she has over 100% block in battle, and she was literally blocking almost every single attack, even from bosses. So I'm starting to wonder if you can't actually go over 100% block and have the extra block just counter precision. Because I believe that's how it used to be on like Summoner's War and such. If you guys ever played like Summoner's War, I played it for a very short amount of time. But a lot of people said like if you went over 100% of what it was accuracy, that it would actually negate 100% resistance. You'd still have a 20% chance if you had like 120% accuracy to land your status effect. So I'm wondering if block doesn't function the same way on this game. If you have, say, 120% block and an enemy has 100% precision, if you still gain a 20% chance to block because you actually still have more block than they have precision. So I don't know if that's how it works, but today we're going to try to get him up to a Celestial Stone and then roll that stone into a block HP, like just like that, a block HP stone. But at Celestial level, not at Red 3. Really block HP again? Come on now, game. Come on now, game! So, we still have actually quite a bit. I might be able to get 2 people's stones up to this. Double HP. We're looking for block HP. We're looking for the double blockage. Actually, just one blockage. One blockage, game. Come on. That's all I need. Just one blockage. Come on now. Let's not be this way. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, game. That's what I'm talking about, game. That bumps his HP up a little bit as well, which should help his survivability. His attack did suffer quite a bit, but he's now at 103% block, and that's without the deer monster added on. So we're going to see how much he blocks now, but since we've got so much extra stuff, let's go ahead and take our Dantalion up to an HP stone at the Celestial level. I don't see a reason not to. He's my big tank, so I might as well give him his, get him as tanky as possible. And if I do replace him out later, which I very well may, it's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. I can still, I can just keep that stone and whoever I swap him to. Not a big thing. If I can get the HP stone, game. You're using up all my gold pieces. There we go. Whew. Starting to get worried. So we did break ourselves pretty hard. He's got 1,000,000 HP. Not a bad deal for just 4-star gear. Plus, I can't upgrade this thing hardly at all because it takes so much crap. It takes a ton of the crap to do that. But for right now, I want to see how much blocking my Horus is going to do. To do that, we're going to test him out against a guild boss. All right, oh, ball sack, it's Berea. Well, that is not good. When people like Gunder hit for 13 million damage, that worries me. Because Gunder has an E3 Cthulhu. All right, an E3, and I believe he has a 10-star Horus now, too. I can't remember. My guild is full of people that are much better than I. Much better than I. Where are you, Gunder? There you are. Yeah, 10-star Horus and an E3 Cthulhu. If he's only hitting 13 million damage, my hopes is not high. My hopes... Oh, not Pray for Fire. Not yet. Not yet, Wrath. We're not quite there. Let's give this a shot. I'm going to throw Horus in the front line to try to proc a few more blocks. We'll go like that, like this, like that, like this, like that. There's no aura there. I understand that, but we'll just kind of see what happens. I'm not expecting huge numbers because the bosses have been getting incredibly difficult for me. Like, super duper hard, because everyone in the team has such strong units, they can kill bosses pretty quick still. So I got a block in there. 1 block out of 3. It's not really a good start, ye old Horus, because you're probably going to get pooped on pretty quick. Like, there's a block. Not a block. There's 2 blocks. Okay, he's got a couple blocks coming in. The more he blocks, the more damage he does, kind of. There's another block, 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 triple block. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Let's get some double time speed up in here. Let's do it. Now, these Boreas are going to start killing. Yeah, he's dead. 100% dead. But he did give me a little bit of a few rounds. I mean, blocking quite a bit. And then Dantalion went down very quickly. Oh my god, did we do 13 million damage? Go! Get in there, dude. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I wanted to change my block over, because the more he blocks, look at that. We outdamaged Gunder. We outdamaged Gunder. We're amazing. We're amazing. Let's do that one more time. Could have been just a fluke. Very possible. In fact, it's actually probable that it was a fluke. But we'll see. Okay, 3 blocks in a row. That's not bad. Not bad. Block, not a block. Ooh, 2 not a blocks. That's really going to hurt my damage. That's going to hurt it a lot. Okay, so you were dead. 100% dead. Perhaps our damage is not going to be as high as I once thought it was going to be. Boop. And then we're dead. We still lasted the same amount of rounds, but yeah, our damage got cut in half. So we got to get the blocks in to be successful, but I feel like that higher block chance does give me, like, if I didn't have that and I wasn't blocking at all, my Horus would die probably in the first 2 rounds. I mean, without blocking, he doesn't get any of that counter damage. That's kind of a big deal for him. If you guys didn't know, that's kind of how Horus works. Over here. If he blocks an attack, he does damage based on the enemy's current HP. It's capped by his own attack, but he also heals for part of the damage done. And that's pretty important. That's kind of Horus's way to stay alive. So I'm kind of happy with it. I mean, it's not as crazy as Shia when she blocks and gets like huge stacks of crit and damage and just destroys people's face. But it seems actually pretty strong. And for a 9-star Horus to be able to keep up with a guy, at least in one battle, you know. I mean, kept up with a guy with an E3 unit and a 10-star Horus. It's not bad. That's not bad. Now, when Yogg jumps in, he's just going to... Oh my god, he's E1 Horus. Yogg, I want you to know, if you're watching this, I hate you a little bit deep inside. All right? I do. My jealousy is on... It's going crazy. But anyways, I guess today, for some extra stuff, we did some guild boss fights. We did bump up his HP, but it didn't really help him all that much. It really didn't. We'll do some tower pushing. I've been saving this 341 just for you guys. Everybody talks about Margaret being a big pain in the butt, and she used to be. Biggest nemesis in the game for me. We're going to try to push our way up to like 355, because I believe that's the next reward, the next 5-star hero rewards. We're going to try to do that, and whilst we do it, what we're going to do is we're going to chat a little bit about some stuff. Just some stuff. You know what I'm saying? We'll watch this one first, 'cause I do want to see if we can just kind of take it down. You know what I'm saying? There's a block, there's a block, there's a block. Dude, he just blocked every single attack. That's what I'm talking about, Horus. That is what oh my god, he's a machine. He's a machine. He can't be killed. I like it. Go Horus. Okay, so okay, the block stone I'm feeling like was a wise, successful choice. I like that, but yesterday. Actually, this morning at like 4 a.m. before I had gone to sleep yet. That's right, I have weird hours. But anyways, my Warframe downloaded finished going. I was like, I'm going to jump on, and I'm going to give it a quick little run through. Just play a little bit of it, try to get the feel for the game. And I noticed a couple of things. Thing number 1 that I noticed is that if you've never played on a mouse and keyboard in your life, and you jump into a game with a mouse and keyboard, you suck. You suck beyond the word suck. I felt like it was the first time I've ever played a video game. It's like, there's been times in my past where, like, my uncle would come in, we'd be gaming, and he'd be like, what are you guys doing back here? Like, we're playing video games. And he was like, dude, I'm like, dude, give it a shot, give it a shot. And he jumps on the controller, and he's, like, looking up and looking down and looking all over the place, and it's like, you can tell that he has no idea what they're doing. That's exactly how I felt. I was like, dude, I've played video games my whole life, but I've always been a console peasant. I've never played a PC. I've never been mouse and keyboard kind of guy. But to jump in and try to mouse and keyboard, I was like, legit, I felt like I had never played a video game before. I was like, I'm trying to master how to move, how to jump, like the simple basic crap that I do every single day on console was like, oh, it was like climbing Everest. I couldn't believe how hard it was. I was like, this is ridiculous. But I played around for a little bit and just kind of ran around in circles and tried to get the movement down and such. But the second thing I noticed, now, I always figured that there was a lot of crap online, because there usually is. But a lot of people have this I think it's like a peasant mindset. They're talking about how you can't really see the difference in frames per second. Like, your brain can't tell the difference in 30 and 60 frames, or 60 and 100 frames. It doesn't know. And I'm going to tell you right now, that is the biggest load of crap in history. It is like, I mean, it's like never having played anything over 30 or 60 frames, being, you know, like I said, I played console my whole life on a TV that didn't even have a higher refresh rate than 60. I never really knew anything about it. I didn't know. But the other day, when I had my Warframe up, it took me a long time to figure out how to get my settings adjusted because I'd never messed with any of that kind of stuff. Like, you know, you don't have a settings tab in most games for Xbox. You just play it. PC's very different beast. There's settings. You actually can pick things, which is crazy. It's a whole new world. It's a whole new world. But it is. It really is. Anyhoodles, I adjusted my settings around for like hours, and I'm playing right now, and I have a dual monitor setup going. Well, it's not really a dual monitor, it's monitor/TV. I've got my 1440p with 165 refresh rate monitor sitting on my deal here over here, and next to that is a 4K TV with a 60 frames per second cap, 60 hertz, whatever refresh rate. So I was playing on the big 4K TV because I was like, I want to see it look as beautiful as possible, and it looked like butt, and I could not figure out how to get it fixed around. Finally did. But anyways, I was like, well, I just wonder, you know, just for funsies, if I were to move this game from my 4K TV over here to my monitor and play it, I wonder how it would look. And so I did. I've swapped it over, and guys, I have never seen a game look so freaking good in my life. And I'm sure there's games out there that make Warframe look like bad quality. I'm sure there is. But I couldn't believe it. Like, playing at 165 frames a second with all high settings on, it was like, oh my god, the movement is fluid. There's no jaggedy crap going on. It's just straight up fluid motion. I can't even describe to you guys how good it looked. Now, unfortunately, if I ever record on it, you guys won't be able to see it because YouTube, I think, only accepts uploads in like 60 frames a second anyway, which it's fine with me. I didn't know it even existed until I played on something that was more than this is more than 60, but I understand now. Even my 3 seconds of playing, it's probably about 30 minutes of playing trying to figure out the controls and whatnot. But anyways, in that short amount of time, I was like, oh my god, consoles blow. like, holy crap, they're not even close. It's not even like, it's unbelievably one-sided fight. PC Master Race is absolutely a thing. It's unbelievably good. Like, they're so good. I love it. I absolutely love it. The high refresh rates, it's just, everything's buttery smooth. I'm in love. I'm absolutely in love right now with it, but whatever. It's not the point. I'll still be playing on my console. I still love my old Xbox. I'm not going to say like I hate Xbox now. I still do. I've got a soft spot in my heart for the old Xbox. And we'll probably get some art gameplay captured sometime this week. I'd like to, because I got my software downloaded and all that stuff to get recordings and things going. But yeah, it's been a very new world for me messing with PCs, being the first one I ever owned. It's been actually really cool. Dude, I'm telling you right now, just totally off topic, well, kind of on topic. Dude, this Horus is a freaking beast, man. He blocks like every hit ever. I guess 100% block will do that for you. Duh. But it's actually pretty cool. Like, he doesn't even take that much damage because he heals so freaking much. I'm liking him. I'm really liking ye old Horus monster. Dantalion, you better watch out. You might get sacrificed off to make a 10-star Horus soon. It could be a thing. Could absolutely be a thing. It might actually make him better in the Aspen Dungeon even. I mean, being able to sit there and block literally every hit that he receives, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. So anyways, yeah, PC, whole new world for me, trying to figure out software downloads, driver updates, all kinds of crap. And the biggest challenge for me, I know, is going to be learning the mouse and keyboard, because I've never used one for gaming, ever in my life. This is the very first time I've ever done it, and I wonder how people use so many fingers. Like, when you game on Xbox, I use, like, my thumb, my pointer finger, and my middle finger, because I claw grip. If you guys didn't know that, it works for me. But anyways, that's the only 3 fingers I've ever used. When it comes to keyboard, you use your ring finger, which I never use. Your pinky gets used. It's just like, oh, you have to use your whole hand now. And it's actually surprisingly difficult. So I'm going to have to do a lot of practice with that. I might plug my Xbox remote in. I don't know if I want to. I want to learn mouse and keyboard. I really want to. So the first few gameplays of Warframe, if I do them, you're probably going to be like, Raph, how are you this bad at video games? It's because I've never played mouse and keyboard, and it's very hard. It's very hard for me. Just remember the first time you tried, okay? It couldn't have been easier if it was. You're just a prodigy, I guess. I don't know. But dude, this Horus is just eating people's lives. Like, they're just like, hey, look, a Horus. Oh my god, we can't hurt him, and he's just killing me to death. I like this guy. Like, I thought attack was going to be the way to go. I'm telling you right now, old Rathy was wrong. Old Rathy was so wrong. That block HP is just ripping people's booties. They're like, hey, what's up? Booty ripped. And it's great. It's absolutely fantastic. I am in love. Am in love. But we did end up getting our 5-star shards. We got 5 heroes saved back here right now. We're getting pretty much ready for the next heroic miracle, actually. I've got 5 fortress units already saved back. I only need 3. I've got 4 forest units. I've got 3 abyss units. I've got a light and a dark, which you get a light and dark from profit orbs, so that's covered. I'm only missing 2 shadow units, which could drop from these. You never know. Or I could just fuse them up. I'm 1 orange artifact fragment short of fusing this up. I really wanted to get it this video. I've been trying to push for them, and there's a little bit of a sneaky strategy. It's not super sneaky, and it's not super duper effective, but it's better than just waiting for chests in the Celestial Island. If you guys didn't know, you can wait for chests to appear, and chests can drop an orange artifact fragment. However, boss battles also have a chance to drop them every single time you fight. So what I've been doing is getting all my deals saved up, and I'll smash the boss for as many times as I can, -1, because I want to kill it also. But I'll do it with 1 unit, and I'll fight the boss that many times with 1 single unit, and it'll give me orange artifact fragments sometimes. Not always, but, you know, sometimes. And if it does, that's great. I only need 1 more. But anyways, that last battle, I just go ahead and killed the boss, so I do miss out on a lot of the Monster Blood and the Stone of the Void. But I feel like it's actually hopefully going to pay off better getting more orange artifacts earlier, because orange artifacts are super good. Like, if you get a Fearless Armor or something early game, that's a humongous bonus to your team. It's going to help you a ton. But anyways, I'm pretty happy. Also, other good news, look at that, baby. 181 of the feathers were ready for Horus to drop in the shop. If he drops in here, I can buy another copy. I do need still to get enough to, you know, make a 6-star fodder, but I've decided, after running this block HP Horus, I'm absolutely going to take Horus to E3 before I E3 Dantalion or anybody else. I might actually even use Dantalion as food for Horus, especially since Dantalion's pretty easy to build. He's easy to get copies for. He's not a super rare hero. He drops in regular 5-star shards, elite 5-star shards. He's around. It's not like he's super hard to get, so I feed him out. I'm not super worried about not getting his copies back. I can get them pretty easily. But also, I've got my King Barton I can start to work on. And I've got my Scary Chew. Yeah, I've got Scary. So, that's also a thing. It's a thing. So I can start building those later down the road. If I do decide to feed Dantalion out, probably not a bad idea. I'm not sure which one I'll take first. If I'm going to run... For boss fights, Horus is going in the front line, 100%. He's taking all the damage because I want him to block as much as possible. But anyways, like for PvP, swapping King Barton to the front line might be a nice idea. Building Scary next might be a nice idea as well for more burst damage. I don't really know. I probably would need King Barton more for PvP, since I don't really have a great PvP unit yet. I've got Cruz and I got Valkyrie. I mean, I need to focus Valkyrie actually next. After I get Horus maxed, of course. But I need her for the Aspen dungeon, because she's pretty solid. I heard people say with an E3 Horus they made it to Hell 50, which is really impressive in my opinion, because I can't even make that with my Valkyrie right now. But yeah, that's not bad. That's a pretty good run. And if I can get my Horus to E3 with that max Blockstone and Warrior Gear on, maybe I can make it to Hell with my Horus. And that would be pretty cool, being as we're only at like difficult now, I think. We just finally cracked difficult like 6 or something. We're somewhere in there. Yeah, difficult 6. So, I mean, we're in difficult, which is nice. It's a nice, good smash point for this early in the server. Gives me access to buy more stuff, but that's pretty much all I wanted to do today. You know, a little bit of fighting. Good lord. Good lord. Look at these people at the 450s. Disgusting. You make me sick. You do. But anyways, moving down, way down, super far down, way down. Holy crap. 363 must be another Margaret wave, because everybody's stuck there. We moved up a little bit. We were way down here at the bottom. Actually, we probably weren't even on the list now. But we moved up. We're back in the leaderboard a little bit. I want to do more pushing to get kind of back up to like maybe close to 400. Can I see? Oh, I know. Yeah. Walter. And then Margaret's right after it. So Walters are pretty annoying unless you know how to fight Walter, which is run your tanks in your back line pretty much and let them soak up the damage. Run your heaviest damage in the front line and let them kind of nuke the Walters down. That's how I always do it. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about how we're set up for events. We've got 88 profit orbs already. We're totally ready for the profit event to come back around, which is fantastic. I'm thinking if I can swing it, which I might be able to with the market, get enough casino chips before the event ends, wrong button, to knock this out one more time, or at least get to 200 points. I'm going to push for as high as I can for my second completion, because I've got 3 weeks to buy casino chips. I can get back to a full completion, no sweat. Casino's pretty easy to do, or wishing well, whatever the crap you want to call it. But that would give me another 8 super chips and 6 profit orbs, so I figure, why not? You know, why not push as high as I can? If I can't quite get the Ice Blink copy, the extra 2 orbs, and the 5 glorious relics, whatever, let it be what it's going to be. I can get that next month when it comes back around, not worried about it. But yeah, that's kind of the game plan right now, is I need to get a 5-star Shadow faction too. And I could, like I said, I could get one. Whether with guild coins, which I will not do, 100% not going to happen. But with the altar shop, I could also do it. But I don't know, how many of these do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, that's good. If I were to replace one of these units, one of these shadow units, I could fuse up a 5-star, because I got to use these guys for the Bloodblade. That leaves me with 9 4-star heroes, which is more than enough to fuse one up. So as long as I've got the right 3-stars, so I think I've got all the 3-stars you might need, I should be able to fuse up a 5-star shadow faction here, and that would allow me to, oh my god, Gabe, stop doing it. I tell you what, guys, this button right here, it's gotten me more times than any other button in the game. But anyways, whatever. If I can get the Bloodblade copy out, not that I need Bloodblade or that I really want Bloodblade, I just mainly want the gear, and that would throw Bloodblade into my bag also, though. And putting Bloodblade in my bag means I'm only 1 Shadow Faction hero short of a full completion Heroic Miracle, and that's a nice place to be. I love to be prepared for events before they show up. It's a really good feeling knowing you're already ready to go. You ain't got to sit there and grind and pray when the event comes up that you're going to be ready. I'm already ready for most of it. Now, I do spend money, and that's why, but, you know. It's just a good feeling. It's a good feeling to have. I'm kind of debating also saving my wishing coins, my super wishing coins, because I've never seen, like, last Thanksgiving was the first time I've ever seen them in an event that I can remember. Someone said they had one a year ago as well, a super wishing coin event, or back then it was super casino chip spins. I don't remember it, but I'm not going to say it's not true because it's very possible. I don't think they're going to become a regular event currency, so I still kind of want to spend them to make progress. And if I can get something really good, like a Scary, Cruise, you know, something I'm going to use on my super wheel, I'll probably go ahead and spend them and not worry too much about it. But if it comes back and bites me in the butt again later, I'll be a little sad. But whatever. I'll deal with it. But I think that's going to be it for today. I did some stuff I wanted to do. I got my Horus swapped over to Block HP Horus, which I will 100% recommend so far. It's way better than my attack Horus. He's more tanky, he blocks more, does more damage. That's actually a really good run. Pushed in the tower. Got back on the leaderboards finally, and we talked a little bit. So anyways, that is going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please make sure, smash that thumbs up button and show your support if you haven't already. Don't forget to subscribe as well, and tell your friends about it, because that definitely helps me out a lot. And I will see you guys in the next one.